Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Commetrics University Coffee Break webinar number 5 from the 12th of April 2011. This is a shortened version of the webinar which happened earlier today. The topic was how benchmarking can work for you. When watching this video, please keep in mind it was done for the Geneva Forum on Social Change 2011 attendees who requested us to do this, and it's focusing particular on the concerns for NGOs, charities and international relief organizations. I'm Erzi Gadeker, I'm the CTO and co-founder of Commetrics. We've done this kind of work with a variety of organizations with the focus on helping them better engage with their key target audiences using social media. Let me give you an example first on what I want to talk about today. You may remember that Alexandra Urodolian gave a talk from her agency's perspective, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, on how to use, for instance, Twitter. And she pointed out something in particular. She said, our target audience are also media people that redistribute or multiply our content. And sometimes we're the only ones who have people on the ground. So if I can tweet something like, we distributed 3,000 blankets to families of which at least 1,500 did not have a blanket, overnight temperature 5 degrees Celsius, everybody's interested, or he or she has a number about the refugees. So you have to define who is your target audience. Your donors may not be the same than those that redistribute your content, like journalists, and what content are these people interested in. So here's what I'd like to talk about today. You have to put the things in context when you talk about social media, and you have to agree on the KPIs or key performance indicators, the operating drivers. Let me give you an example about putting things into context. Success stories. People love success stories, okay? So you have to explain, in this particular instance, what I liked about this was, in 2002, the second story up on the upper right here, the guy had 6 cows. By 2005, by 2010 he had 45 cows. Now that's interesting, and it would suggest that the loan he got from this particular bank or microloan actually helped him to improve. So who produces these success stories? How much money do we have to produce them, to create images, take pictures? Who can help us? The people who go to the farmer, the bank, the volunteers, whatever. How many brochures? How many people do we have? How many hours do we have each week or weekend? Don't forget the weekend. Social media doesn't know a weekend, doesn't understand that you take a break on weekends. Isaac Greiberg from the International Committee of the Red Cross, the ICRC, said something important also during the Geneva Forum on Social Change 2011, which we all attended. Sometimes it's better to have a few active, dedicated followers. Use them as multipliers. Or as Stan, one of my colleagues, has told me very nicely, is if you focus on one journalist and he gets to write a big blurb about whatever your gala you're organizing, that might be better than having 200 tweets. So for 500,000 people. The second point I wanted to make is you have to agree on the KPIs. Here we have client feedback. Now, how social do you want to be? How much do you want to share this? And does positive feedback even make a difference with your target audience? Do people believe it? Do you know that they believe it? What are your key operators? Is it how many hours you get donated by your volunteers to build a new schoolhouse where you're active? Is it the number of donations, or is it both? Is it the average amount per donation, or do you use Twitter to increase participation at next weekend's fundraising event? You're gonna have to define, and then you have to go and measure and benchmark. You know, did we use Twitter this time better than last time, and we increased attendance by X people, or was it due to the fact that we had Oprah Winfrey attend our event, and that alone guaranteed a few people coming, or Justin Bieber came and so all the teenies wanted to be at our event? So the two golden nuggets, or the two things I wanted to focus on, is you look at this charity like here on the upper right. What does it want to achieve for all the events it has listed in here? How many does it do? How many people does it have to make this content happen? What are the key operators? Does it want to have more people attend Switzerland's biggest picnic, or does it want to have more gala dinner members attend of fundraising for Just for Smiles Foundation on the 18th of June? And as you can see here, we have quite a few old events versus new events. So maybe we should update this particular thing. Which brings me to the nearly end of this particular webinar. Please write a comment and tell me if you liked it, and particularly important is, let me know on the last post on universitycommetrics.com what else you need, because this will decide, also including your feedback, if we do it on April the 16th or the 26th and what we're going to address. Having said that, I thank you very much for having attended, and I hope that you will attend again next time, and until then, goodbye.